Check this Cadillac Escalade Sport Platinum, and this is the car we're going to be talking about here in this video. Some exterior, interior, and some specs on this car, but get a load of the premium quality look on this Cadillac Escalade. Let's go ahead and bring this review to you. As mentioned, we're going to be talking about the 2023 Cadillac Escalade in the Sport Platinum four-wheel drive. But before we even start this in-depth review, there's two buttons we'd like you guys to push because it is not a sponsored video. So if you do like our content, tap that like button, subscribe to our channel because we truly appreciate your guys' support here at Vagabond Builds. Also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to reliable Cadillac, GMC, and Buick here at the Roosevelt Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this beautiful Escalade for this review. Also, guys, keep watching, stay tuned. We're going to be dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an idea of exactly what comes on this car. Now let's go ahead and talk Cadillac Escalade. Let's kick off this review with some specs. Now, you pretty much get two options in these engines, and this exact engine, it is the 6.2 liter V8 with a 10-speed automatic transmission, giving you 420 horsepower of 460 pounds-feet of torque. A little bit about the MPG for anybody who would like to know. It is 14 city, 18 highway, and a 16 combined. Also, for the people who'd like to know, again, it has an electronic limited slip differential, and of course you get the four-wheel drive system on this car. My best advice to anybody would be get the four-wheel drive system. You also have the option of a 3.0 liter diesel motor. Now, let's shut the hood and talk front end of the Sport Platinum. Goodness, honestly, biggest horse in the barn. What do you guys think? It is beautiful, luxurious, high class, bougie feel on this Escalade. Get a load of that hood with the character indentations, the pop-ups. Beautiful. The trim in the black with that design. Of course, the black gloss grille. Camera system integrated here right under the Cadillac emblem, and you get your bumper sensors going across that bumper cover with the daytime running lights, also the premium LED headlighting system in those rectangular two-stage headlight system. Beautiful, lot of character on this Escalade, giving you an aggressive, sporty yet luxurious feel. Now let's come over to the side and continuing with the dimensions. Length, width, and height, you get a 212-inch length, 81 in width, and 77 in height. Now, if this was the ESV version, the Escalade stretched version, it'd be about 227 inches in length, giving you that extra body and, of course, extra cargo area and things of that sort. You get a full 8.0 ground clearance on this Cadillac Escalade. Moving forward and talking rims and suspension area. So suspension, magnetic ride control with the air ride adaptive suspension so you can increase or decrease your ground clearance. The rim itself, bicolor in that gunmetal gray glossy with that kind of machine surface silver. The tire size 275, 50, 22, so it is a 22-inch rim, and they're running Bridgestone tires on this car. Now get a load of this side. Again, beautiful American SUV look, fully equipped with your tech. Camera system on the side mirror with your integrated lighting. Same color as the car in that black Raven black. Automatic foldable side mirrors with blind spot assist. Keyless fob entry. Dropping down, you have the running board and those beautiful sporty trims on the bottom side of these door panels. Up top, you get the roof rails, and because it's the Sport, the roof rails are there. And everything is just blacked out on this car. What do you guys think about that? Leave it in the comment section below. This, to me, kind of reminds me of a mob boss type car. But coming over to the rear end. Now, again, beautiful look on the rear end. We see in the Escalade full vertical taillights and that LED system with the designs with the rectangular characters coming inside the taillight. You got the markers and again more character. Beautiful. Shout out to Cadillac for putting these things on this Escalade because this is why I like this car. Escalade, it's stamped on the driver's side, 600 on the passenger side. The camera system right over the license plate, but also I'm going to be showing you guys, you get live feed camera in the front, but also in the back, and you get a second camera system right here near the other camera. So 2 cameras, and I'm going to show you guys that on the interior side. Dropping down, bumper sensors going across the bumper. You get towing option on the Escalade, and it gets up to 7,300 pounds of towing capacity. Again, don't forget you can drop the height on this car, being with the adaptive air ride suspension. Dual tip exhaust, you get one on each side with your parking reflectors. Now, up top, spoiler with your brake light integrated and the windshield wiper being hid, giving it more of that minimalist, simple look. Let's go ahead and jump inside the cargo area. By the press of that emblem, you press the bottom side of that emblem. Opens up to you the cargo area of the 2023 Escalade non-ESV, and the numbers for the cargo area is going to be 26 cubic feet with the third row up. If we were to drop that third row down, you get 73 cubic feet of space. And if we were to drop the third row and the second row down, you get a full whopping 121 cubic feet of space. Now, everybody remember, that will change if you have the ESV. You will increase in space on the cargo area with the ESV. So let's talk control buttons here. You can drop the second row seating by these 2 buttons, and then you can also drop and pick up the third row seat. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. Well, that one was too far forward, but you get the gist of it. And then we can go ahead and drop. Well, you got to hold this one. And then drop the third row, and look at all that room. So if you want to fit like a washer, a dryer, snowboard, skis, whatever you want to fit, there is a lot of space inside this Escalade. Let's go ahead and show you guys what's under this mat. Some more personal cargo area, and you have the kick plate in that kind of aluminum look, tie downs, and again the AKG premium subwoofer with an inverter right near these controls for your seats. Now, under the car, you get the spare tire, full-size spare, for people who'd like to know, because I know I like to show the spare tire in the cargo area, but no spare tire in the cargo area, but is under the car. Now, everybody, we are done talking about the specs, the exterior, and some cargo area. Let's go ahead and jump inside this interior. So before I come inside this interior, just wanted to mention something. The exterior handles do come illuminated. That's something I forgot to mention as I was showing you guys. And the door sill kick plates do come written with the Escalade and that brushed aluminum look. Now sitting inside the 2023 Escalade Sport Platinum, just stop and breathe in Cadillac, because this car is beautiful. Honestly, if I had the money, I'd probably buy one, but because I'm broke, I can't get it. But this car is just amazing. High class, rich feel. This is the car if you're like just totally wanting to feel bougie and fit in with your high class friends. I don't know. Get a load of this semi-aniline perforated leather look all around the car in that dark auburn with the black coming together. That wood look in that gloss, it is just beautiful. Now, let's go ahead and bring this interior to you, starting off with the door panel. Now, it is leather wrapped with that kind of chrome or metallic silver look and that glossy wood look. Control units for your window and your side mirrors. You get ventilated and heated seats on the door panel itself, so you can control these seats if you want the ventilated, heated, unlock, lock button, and you get up to 2 memory seating buttons here on the door panel. On the left-hand side of this electric steering column, you have the 4-wheel drive system and more options like your modes and your hill assist button. You also have a trailer brake assist button with your auto dimmable lighting wheel and the parking brake button. Steering wheel does come wrapped in the leather, heated steering wheel with the paddles right behind the steering wheel, and that same color coming together with that silver. Beautiful, just look. Now I'm gonna keep saying beautiful because it is just amazing. Now, you can control that full digital infotainment screen. Now, the sizes on both screens, of course, giving you that full tech feeling. 7.2 inches, you have the 14.2 and all together, and this one is going to be the 16-inch screen, or 16.9-inch screen, but all together just kind of gives you that techie feeling coming in the market with that full digital inside the car. Control units for your windshield wipers, lighting systems. You can control your heads-up display from here on the 7.2-inch screen. Also can control your camera system, the map, your cluster, or you want the gauge. Very cool. And then you can come back and check out your distance average, miles per gallon on the trip button. And we're gonna just keep it there for that regular RPM gauge. Coming over to the infotainment screen, 16.9 inches, as mentioned. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the navigation system and how it looks. Very rich tech feel. Very responsive on the touch sensitive. Liking it. Now, for the sake of the time of this video, we're not gonna go through everything, but I just wanted to show you guys the camera, different angles, go overhead, side to side, and you get multiple angles, of course, because you get that 360 ambient lighting. You get ambient lighting inside this car. You can change the colors just like that. Now let's go back home. Trailer system and all that good stuff. But if you shoot over to reliable Cadillac here at the Roseville Auto Mall, they got guys that'll spend time with you guys teaching you the ins and outs of this car. Dropping down, you have your control units for the tri-zone climate control inside this car, and you can sync. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks and how you can control just a little bit. AC syncing on and off button right there. Shift knob with your lane assist, automatic on and off, engine control button, and your auto hold. This is also a little control unit that you can manually control your media system, your navigation system. If I go ahead and press that, go back, go home, and control it all from here. Not just touch sensitive, but also manually. If we pop that up, cup holders, some more personal little cubby room, and USB-C, USB-A plug-in. Wireless charging pad. Pop that up. Removable tray, USB-C, USB-A with the SD card and a 12-volt outlet, so nobody is fighting for plug-ins, everybody. Above us comes that full panoramic glass over to the second row seating. Tilt slide option, sunroof, and you can control that from right here. You also can control your seating if we were to drop those seats from here. Very convenient. And the tailgate lifting system and how high you want that tailgate to go. You can fully control it all from this panel right here. Now, remember I was talking about that extra camera in the back right over the license plate? Manual, you get the live feed camera system. So you get it for the front and the back on this full tech. Now remember, different trims are going to have differences on the tech, but this being kind of the highest package trim with the Sport Platinum, you're getting everything. Let's talk seats. Seats come in that dark auburn, perforated look, that semi-aniline leather, if I'm pronouncing that right. Up top, on the headrest, you have more speakers. So you get a full 36 speaker AKG premium sound system inside this car. Holy moly, that is a lot of speakers inside this car. Next to the seats and up top, of course, you get that suede going across the A pillars, the B pillars, and the C pillars all the way towards the back. In that beautiful look, more speakers up top, sun visor straight to the point. And guys, glove compartment straight to the point. Now, before we go over to the second row seating, one thing I'd like you guys to mention, and I did mention it on this when I was talking about the 7-inch screen, is the heads-up display system here up in the front, so you get to know your miles per hour without looking down. Now we're done with the front side. Let's go ahead and talk second and third row seating. Continuing on with the second row seating in this captain chair seating, we left this down so you guys get an idea of how it looks up and how it looks down with the armrests. Same look from the front leather seats coming over to the second row, and the awesome option is they also kept the design on the third row seating with the stitching design. Very cool. Shout out to Cadillac for that. Now, you can control these seats multiple ways. You can pop them up. You have 2 levers. You can move it forward and back, and you can drop that seat just like that and then lift it up and bunny hop that seat forward so your passengers can get in on the 3rd row seating. Now let's go ahead and pop this up, drop this back a little bit, pop the headrest. So I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. Now, of course, being an American SUV, and this is being like an apartment on the road, literally you're clear on the room. Don't worry about it. 6 feet 2 inches, and look at my leg room. Head clearance is all there. Totally. Even if I go ahead and move this seat up, you still get the leg, and you can drop this angle down on this seat itself, okay? So remember that. All right, let's go ahead and pop that back. Up top, above you in the 2nd row seating, you get that glass, which is very nice. You can stay intact with the outside world. Your vent, more speakers, a hook, and the lighting in that beautiful True Light LED lighting. In front of you, what do we see? The infotainment center to keep your passengers busy for like YouTube Kids, YouTube Hulu, plug in your HDMI ports, and you plug in your headphones with that. Under those screens, your pockets on the back side of those front seats. Tri-zone climate control with your 2nd row heated seat system control. Just want to show you guys that. Cup holders and USB-C plugins with HDMI plugins and an inverter, okay? Now we're done with the 2nd row seating. Let's go ahead and show you guys the 3rd row seating. I'm gonna drop this down. Let's pop back here. Now this is pretty much, the 2nd row seating is it's in kind of its neutral place, and being the 3rd row seating, you get a lot of room back here because a lot of times we'll see manufacturers really minimize the area back here on the 3rd row seats, but not on this Cadillac Escalade. A lot of room, 6 feet 2 inches, and I'm still not touching the top. My legs are literally clear, like 1 inch to 2 inches on that 2nd row seat. And especially if they move it up, you get a whole lot more room, all right? Not to forget to mention, because you can also kind of stretch out your leg there in the aisleway. On the right hand and the left hand side, what do we see? USB-C plug-in with a cup holder and some little pocket room. And there's 2 buttons, one on the right and one on the left, that you drop these seats for the 3rd row party. You can pop that seat up, and you literally just come out so those 3rd row passengers aren't feeling left out. If you got animals and 3rd row passengers, you get the vents, the airflow up here with some more lighting in that true LED lighting system. So if you wanted to read on a long road trip or something, that is also another option. Guys, as promised, we're dropping that MSRP sticker. So here it goes for everything that comes on this car, because it is just too much to talk in one video. And I'm sure if the video was too long, you guys wouldn't want to watch it all. But we appreciate you guys watching here at Vagabond Builds. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave in the comment section below. We'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Stay tuned. Keep watching. Thanks, guys. God bless you.